Law enforcement in Arizona is investigating the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today show co host Savannah Guthrie, in a case authorities say has quickly escalated in seriousness. According to the Pima County Sheriff's Department, Nancy Guthrie was last seen Saturday night at her home in the Catalina Foothills area outside Tucson. When she could not be located the following day, deputies were notified around noon on Sunday and immediately launched a search and rescue operation. What began as a missing person investigation has since taken on greater urgency. Sheriff Chris Nanos confirmed that investigators are now treating the disappearance as suspicious after discovering concerning conditions at the home. While officials have declined to share specific details about what was found, the language used by law enforcement signals that this is no longer viewed as a routine missing person case. Homicide detectives have been assigned to the investigation. That decision alone underscores how seriously authorities are taking the situation. Homicide units are typically brought in when there are indicators that suggest possible foul play, unexplained circumstances, or evidence that requires a higher level of forensic and investigative scrutiny. At this stage, officials are being careful with what information they release. They have confirmed that Nancy Guthrie has physical health conditions that limit her mobility, which raises additional concern about her ability to travel far or survive for long without assistance. However, authorities have also stated that she is mentally sound, meaning there were no known cognitive impairments that would explain a voluntary disappearance or confusion related wandering. That combination makes the case more complex. Limited mobility reduces the range of plausible scenarios, it narrows search areas, but it also heightens concern if she is unable to care for herself or seek help. Investigators must consider whether she left the home under her own power, whether someone assisted her, or whether something occurred inside the residence before she went missing. The Catalina Foothills area itself adds another layer of difficulty. The region is known for its rugged desert terrain, elevation changes, and open spaces. Search efforts in such areas require coordination between ground teams, aerial support, and specialized units trained to operate in desert environments. Even short distances can become dangerous for someone with mobility limitations, especially overnight. As of now, the search remains active. Law enforcement has not released details about search patterns, evidence recovered, or potential persons of interest. That silence is intentional. In active investigations, especially those considered suspicious, withholding information can be critical to preserving the integrity of the case. Public attention has intensified because of the family connection. Savannah Guthrie is a familiar and trusted public figure, and news of her mother's disappearance has prompted widespread concern. However, authorities have emphasized that the investigation is being handled with the same protocols and seriousness as any other case involving a missing person under suspicious circumstances. There is no indication at this time that Savannah Guthrie herself has made public statements beyond cooperating with law enforcement. For families, situations like this are agonizing. Hours stretch into days. Every unanswered question becomes heavier. For investigators, the early window is critical. Time matters. Evidence degrades. Memories fade. That urgency is reflected in the rapid escalation of the case and the assignment of specialized detectives. Officials have stressed that this is a developing situation. No conclusions have been reached, no charges have been filed, and no outcome has been determined. Investigators are continuing to examine the home, trace timelines, and follow leads as they emerge. Until more information is confirmed, authorities are asking the public to avoid speculation. Speculation can complicate investigations, spread misinformation, and add unnecessary distress to families. Law enforcement has indicated that updates will be shared when they can be done responsibly and accurately. For now, the focus remains on locating Nancy Guthrie and determining what happened in the hours leading up to her disappearance. This is an active investigation. It is being treated with urgency, and it is being handled as potentially serious. As authorities continue their work, updates are expected. Until then, the case remains open, unresolved, and deeply concerning as investigators work to uncover the truth behind Nancy Guthrie's disappearance.